Okay, we are talking skin and skin health, but not just the skin. We're talking about the skin as it relates to the entire body. I've been formulating skincare products for a long time, since the 1980s, since 1982. 1983, that's when I just started formulating products. My first skincare product was in 1983. That's a long time ago, folks. And what I discovered is this: skin health problems are body health problems. Nobody has just a skin health problem. Nobody has just psoriasis. Nobody has just acne. Nobody has just dry skin or hyperpigmentation, dark spots. There's something percolating in the biochemistry, in the internal milieu of the body if you have a skin issue. This is why dermatology is an utter failure as a medical specialty. All medical specialties are failures, and medical specialists don't do anything to help heal the body. They never do. They never can. They never will. Because the body is not specialized in the sense that its components are disconnected. The skin is emblematic of this idea. It's iconic in the sense that it's linked to every other component of the body, but it doesn't appear that way. It looks like it's just a covering, and it's not just a covering. We have to zoom in with our X-ray vision and see that the skin is made up like the entire body of cells and stuff, and the cells are communicating with the cells of the digestive system and the cells of the immune system and the cells of the nervous system. It's all linked. The key to helping, to reversing and completely eliminating skincare problems is to strengthen the body. This is the key to dealing with Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's disease and schizophrenia and autoimmune problems and osteoporosis and whatever your health challenge is. Strengthen the body. Be a bodybuilder. Be an athlete. Do what an athlete is doing. I love reading the sports pages, not because I particularly love sports, but I love reading about how athletes handle their business. They're like Zen masters. They don't worry about tomorrow. They worry about the now. They forget about yesterday. They worry about what's happening today. They don't worry what anybody's writing about them or saying about them. They're focused on their performance. This is how we want to look at life. We want to focus on our performance in terms of how we live our lives and in terms of our biochemistry. If you have a healthcare issue, you want to focus on how you're conducting your business. The major point to this whole discussion on the skin is the idea that the body's largest organ, that's the skin, the body's largest organ entirely. The liver is the body's largest internal organ. The body's largest organ is the skin, and it's not separate from the body. Psoriasis needs to be treated as a body condition. Acne, dark spots, wrinkle formation, all of these health issues, all these skin health issues need to be treated as body issues. The skin is not segregated from the body. The bad news, with the rare exception of topical irritations or topical allergic reactions, sometimes people have reactions to latex or to nickel or to talc or to gluten even, to concrete. There's something called concrete dermatitis, which is a topical condition. But these are rare. With these, after you factor out these rare exceptions, it is not possible to treat the skin in an isolated fashion with a cream. And any dermatologist who gives you a steroid cream or gives you an acne cream without addressing the internal milieu of the body is not somebody that you want to be paying attention to, in my humble opinion. The good news, by applying the same basic steps that we apply for keeping the body healthy, all skin health issues can be eliminated forever. This is such good news. This is the bright side. You can eliminate your skin health problems forever. Not in a temporary medicalized fashion, but in a real fashion, for reals. You can eliminate your psoriasis. It never has to happen again. You can eliminate your eczema. It never has to happen again. How cool is that, you guys? Your dry skin, no more. Never. Really, truly hydrating your skin from the inside out using nutrition. We'll talk about that here in a second. As far as the specific nutrients go for skin, topical nutrients and internal nutrients, the first consideration is vitamin A. Vitamin A is the skin's most important vitamin, and not coincidentally, vitamin A is a primary building vitamin. I call it vitamin anabolic, vitamin building. It's the good times vitamin. It tells the body it's okay to build. Remember, there's two processes that are constantly going on in the body. From the minute we're born to the minute we die, these two processes are always happening. Two major processes. There's the processes or the chemistry of building anabolism technically, and there's the chemistry and chemical processes of breakdown, catabolism, if you're going to be technical about it. Anabolism, building, catabolism, breaking down. Anabolism, catabolism, build up, breakdown, build up, breakdown. These are all happening simultaneously. And by the way, the term for the sum total of building and breakdown of anabolism and catabolism is metabolism. Anabolism, build up, plus catabolism, breakdown, equals metabolism. The metabolism is your bottom line. You're either net in the red, your metabolism is either net in the red, net breakdown. That is when the sum total of breakdown processes and build-up processes is net negative. You're breaking down faster than building up, or vice versa. You're building up faster than you're breaking down. If you're healthy, you're strong, you're young, you're in good shape, your skin's looking good, you're working out, you're athletic, guess what? You're net anabolic. You're net building. You're net in the black. Your body business is in the black. If you want to consider your body to be a business, the bottom line, the metabolism is net in the black. That's what we want to be. We want to be net in the black. If you look at your little kid, look at a 5-year-old kid, you look at a child, and then you look at grandma, you'll see the difference between net anabolic and net catabolic. We want to be net building. If you have a disease, whether it's a skin disease or anything else, rest assured you're breaking down faster than you're building up. What does that mean? We got to reverse the equation, that's all. We got to figure out what's interfering with the buildup, what's getting in the way or what's missing, restore what's missing, eliminate what's getting in the way. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Gold. It's like nothing else on Earth. From the Romans through the Renaissance, from the Industrial Age to the Space Age, gold has weathered the test of time. For 6,000 years, gold has remained the ultimate store of wealth. According to the World Gold Council and the U.S. Mint, demand is at an all-time high. The stage is being set for the reemergence of gold as the common-sense alternative to a fiat paper currency that gets weaker every day. Midas Resources is proud to offer the hard-hitting report that arms you with the truth you need to protect you and your family from the Fed's plans for your hard-earned money. Don't gamble with your future. Call Midas Resources today and ask for your free copy of As Good as Gold. Call 1-800-686-2237 for the report the Fed hopes you'll never see. As Good as Gold can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. If you have ever thought about owning gold, you must read this report. Call Midas today at 800-686-2237.
Hi, Coast to Coast listeners. I'm Kay Zwirling from KSCO Radio in Santa Cruz. I'm 93 years old, and I'm a big fan of George Norrie because his topics and guests are fascinating and really get you thinking. George is just as bothered as I am by all the advertising you hear for toxic prescription drugs that make you sicker, not healthy. I prefer to give my body all 90 essential nutrients it needs for life to prevent disease, not compound it. My favorite complete supplement is Beyond Tangy Tangerine from Longevity, which I take every day along with EFA Plus and Beyond OsteoFX, which together are called the Healthy Start Pack. I recommend you go online to criticalhealthnews.com to purchase these products. That's criticalhealthnews.com or call 855-949-RADIO.
The human body is extraordinary, despite all the stress we inflict upon it. Thousands of people across the country use an extremely effective product to help their body stay balanced. It's Heart and Body Extract, an all-natural herbal formula designed to help maintain healthy blood pressure, clean arteries, promote good circulation, and balance cholesterol. Heart and Body Extract, along with good nutrition and exercise, can give you a life free from pain, sickness, and fear. Recapture your youthful vitality and experience your body healing itself with the aid of Heart and Body Extract. Learn more and read scores of testimonials from satisfied customers at heartandbody.com. Heart and Body Extracts offers a lifetime guarantee with no price increase in over 14 years. For free info, call 866-295-5305 now. That's 866-295-5305 or heartandbody.com. Distributor inquiries welcome. 866-295-5305.
You pick up the receiver. With your heart racing and sweat dripping from your forehead, you finally muster the courage to dial the number to call into your favorite talk radio show. It rings once, twice, and then...
Hello, it's GCN. What's your name and the state you're calling from?
Surprised you got through, you squeak out.
Jason from Minnesota.
Please hold.
As you patiently wait for your turn, you begin to daydream about being a famous talk radio host and what it would be like to have your own show.
Jason from Minnesota, you're up.
Millions of loyal listeners worldwide waiting to call and talk to you.
Caller, are you there?
Cheering crowds surround you, calling out your name.
Going once, twice. Okay, we gotta move on to the next caller.
You blew it.
Huh? Wait, no!
Interact with the host you're listening to right now, online at gcnlive.com. Click on the community link. Engage with other listeners. Ask questions. Start debates. Don't agree with the host? Let them know. Be a part of the community at gcnlive.com.
We're talking skin, but we're really talking skin as it relates to the entire body. We're using the skin as an icon for, or as a microcosm, or as a representative of the entire body. When we have skin health issues, we got body health issues. When we got skin health issues or body health issues, we're breaking down faster than we're building up. We're catabolizing faster than we're anabolizing. Our metabolism is said to be, or can be said to be, in the red. Net negative, net catabolic. Healthy bodies are a balance of anabolism, building up, and breaking down. They're both occurring. Both break down and build up are both occurring. If you have a business, you're spending money and you're making money. It doesn't matter that you're losing money by spending it. What matters is the bottom line. What matters is that you're making more than you're spending, so your bottom line is going to be net positive, net in the black. Same thing with the body. If you're net in the red, here, this is really important. If you're net in the red, if you're net negative, if you're net breaking down, there isn't a single drug, there isn't a single medical device, there isn't a single medical procedure, there isn't a single doctor or pharmacist or insurance company or Obamacare strategy that can restore you back to building up. This sums up the failure of the modern medical model. This sums up the failure of modern medicine when it comes to reversing degenerative disease. Now, I'm not talking here trauma. I'm not talking here infection. I'm not talking when you get hit by a car. I'm talking chronic degenerative diseases, which are the vast majority of our illnesses. There is not a drug on the planet that can restore you back to your anabolic building in the black state. And that's why I rip on the medical model. This is what makes me mad about the medical model. Now, I'm not talking about doctors. There's wonderful, nice people who are in the medical profession. They mean well. I'm talking about the paradigm, the model. Healthy bodies are net anabolic. The business of the body can be thought to be in the black. There's no drug or doctor strategy that can restore you to your in the black, net positive state. If you have an inflammatory issue, an immune issue, an autoimmune condition, if you're not aging well, if you have pretty much any single degenerative health crisis, the business of your body is in the red. You're losing money. You're going bankrupt. The ultimate bankruptcy is death. You're on the way to going bankrupt. If you're in the red, your body's breaking down faster than it's building up. You're dealing with a body in distress. And when the body is in distress, it isn't going to be building. Under conditions of long-term survival threat, whether it's a disease or whether it's a drug represents a survival threat. Yes, your prescription drugs represent to the body a survival threat. How can a medical professional who's sworn to do no harm recommend, dispense, suggest, insist that their patients put a poison in their body that is going to cause the body to go in the red? How can this be? Well, only because they're hypnotized, like we are. They're in a hypnotic trance. Your doctor is in a hypnotic trance if he's bought into the medical model of drugging and surgery and freezing and cutting and sticking in devices. He's just as much in a hypnotic trance as we are. How do you reverse degenerative disease? How do you eliminate skin conditions? You eliminate the distressors, and that includes the drugs and the doctors, by the way. It certainly includes the foods many of the foods we're eating. It means deep breathing, oxygenation. There isn't a drug on planet Earth that can touch the health benefits of deep, slow, regular breathing. There isn't a drug on planet Earth, there isn't a doctor strategy on the planet that can have the power of simple fasting or caloric restriction. There isn't a drug on planet Earth, there isn't a doctor strategy that you can name that has the power of good nutrition and nutritional supplementation for reversing degenerative disease. Now, we're talking about the skin, but this is true about the whole body. In the case of the skin, which, as I say, is iconic for the entire body, we're fortunate because of the inherent rebuilding nature. Yes, the skin is iconic and emblematic of the entire body, but in a way, it's even more healing, and its powers of regeneration are even more dramatic than with the rest of the body because it's rapidly turning over. Think about it. The skin's on the outside of the body. It's going to be assaulted by the environment, so nature has designed a system where the skin cells and the structural components of the skin, the stuff, if you will, skin's made up like the whole body of cells and stuff. Nature has set up a system where the cells and the stuff on the skin will regenerate faster than any other system in the body, along with the digestive tract. The digestive tract and the skin regenerate themselves faster than any other tissue of the body. They're the most dynamic systems in the body in terms of repair and regeneration. The skin and the digestive system, and that is such good news because it means, while it's true that all the components of the body are going to repair themselves, and all the components of the body regenerate themselves, and all the components of the body heal themselves, the skin and the digestive system do it faster than any other part of the body. Thus, the relevance of vitamin anabolic. Thus, the relevance of vitamin A. Thus, the importance of plain old vitamin A, which is your primary building vitamin. In terms of moisturizing the skin, last program we talked about how a dry skin is $1 billion business. Almost everybody has dry skin, and nothing says poor health. Nothing says poor skin health more clearly than dry skin. Dry skin is a skin health issue, and ultimately it's an internal health issue. Anybody who says just put this moisturizing cream on your skin knows nothing about the skin when it comes to making your skin moist. There isn't a moisturizer on the planet, just like there's no drug on the planet, just like there's no device or no doctor strategy on the planet that can make your skin truly moist and hydrated, because it comes from the inside. It comes from nutrition. In terms of moisturizing the skin, truly, and I don't even like the word moisturizer. That's a fraud word. That's a marketing word. You're not going to moisturize the skin because that means you're putting moisture on the skin, and moisture is water. So if you want to moisturize the skin, the only moisturizer is really going to be water. How can you really moisturize the skin with wax and oil and preservative, perfume and essential oils, etc.? You can't. In terms of maintaining soft, hydrated, youthful skin tissue, vitamin A is a primary secretory vitamin, meaning it improves secretions. This is true whether we're talking about digestive juice secretions. Vitamin A is important for the digestive system. This is true whether we're talking tears. If you have dry eyes or a dry respiratory tract, vitamin A is a secretory vitamin for respiratory secretions and for tears. And vitamin A is a secretory vitamin for skin moisturization. It helps build the elements that are inherent in the skin that keep the skin soft and moist and hydrated. All the things we love about the skin. And by the way, that means topically as well as internally. This is so cool. Now, under ordinary circumstances, you're not going to be able to do much topically, but there's exceptions, and that's vitamins and also essential fats. And even topical cholesterol. Yes, topical cholesterol can help heal the skin and help protect the skin and help support the production of natural moisture factors, putting cholesterol on the skin topically. How do you put cholesterol on the skin topically? Well, use my Truth Treatment products, because particularly our omega-6 healing cream, that you'll find on truthtreatments.com is made with cholesterol. My Truth Serum also includes some cholesterol as well. You can find out all about it at truthtreatments.com. Those are my new Truth Treatment products. Or you can check out my Facebook page, The Truth with Ben, where we post regularly about skincare topics. Okay, we're coming back with your phone calls on the bright side. Our number's 844-236-6010. Got a couple lines open for you. And if you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get to you when we come back from our break.
You're fired. According to the Small Business Administration, 75% of small businesses plan to eliminate jobs or reduce workers' hours to part-time. You're fired. According to Gallup, the unemployment rate recently jumped to nearly 9%, and the underemployment rate hit a staggering 17.9%. You're fired. 1 out of 3 young adults and 1 out of 2 recent college graduates are underemployed. Hello, I'm Keith Abel, a pharmacist and a home business entrepreneur. In 2011, I became one of those statistics myself. Instead of looking for another job in corporate America, I joined Dr. Joel Wallach, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy. We're creating steady incomes for ourselves and would like to show you how to do the same. If you want to supplement your current income, replace your income, so you don't have to become one of the statistics, then give me a call toll-free at 866-257-3105, 866-257-3105. You're fired. Don't wait till you hear those words. Start creating an extra income today. 866-257-3105.
It's Katie Armour's 15% off sale now through Memorial Day. All Katie Armour is now 15% off. Katie's all-new Level 4 body armor is made in the USA and can withstand the toughest of rifle rounds. Why would you buy anything else? That's Katie Armour's 15% off sale now through Memorial Day. Get your Level 4 body armor while you still can. Go to katiearmor.com. That's CATI armor.com. Come and take it.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Did you know that drinking pure, high-alkaline water is one of the most important factors in maintaining high energy and vibrant health? Most experts agree that the water you drink should be at a pH level of 8 or higher. AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops, available only at alkavision.com, combine a unique formula of only the most alkaline minerals. AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops alkalize your water, ridding the body of harmful toxins, and helps you regain health and energy. Alkalizing your water by simply adding 10 drops of AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops helps the body rid itself of acidic waste, increases oxygen content, and raises the pH of your body to healthy levels. And bacteria and viruses cannot survive in an alkaline high pH environment. Order your bottle of AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops for only $29.95 at alkavision.com. That's ALKAvision.com. Or call 269-409-1776. 269-409-1776. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com today.
This is a nationwide announcement for consumers owing back taxes to the IRS. The slowdown in the U.S. economy has forced renewed action by the Internal Revenue Service. The IRS is now accepting reduced settlement amounts from qualifying consumers who owe back taxes. If you're eligible, your back tax settlement may be discounted by thousands of dollars. A specially assigned national hotline has been directly routed to Defense Tax Group. Consumers may now call and check their eligibility for a significant tax debt reduction. Financial stability is a major priority during this slow economy, so you're advised to dial this national hotline number now. 800-678-4191. If you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS, you may now find significant relief. You could save thousands of dollars if you qualify. Call now and get free vital information and to check your eligibility for a significant tax debt reduction. Call the Defense Tax Group now. 800-678-4191. That's 800-678-4191. 800-678-4191.
30dayfoodsupply.com has a special offer just for GCN listeners. Mention GCN when you order, and we'll send you a free bag of Oregon Trail Foods' new vegan burger, a $9 value, with your order of our 30-day food supply, still only $99. In addition, with every 6-month supply purchased, mention GCN and receive a free Life Straw water filter. Our vegetarian meals are naturally high in fiber, carbs, and protein, and they're packed with oxygen absorbers in Mylar bags. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low by buying directly from the producers in Oregon and then passing the savings on to you. Call 800-700-2184, and remember, only $10 ships your entire order to the lower 48. This is a limited time offer, so order today. Visit the website 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 800-700-2184. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com at 800-700-2184.
Tomorrow we'll continue talking about vitamin A, and then we'll talk about vitamin C, which is also a growth molecule, also a good times molecule, and also a secretory molecule. And along with vitamin A, one of the two most important vitamins for the skin, vitamin A and vitamin C. Later on we'll talk about zinc, and then we'll talk about essential fats, all as it has to do with skin. But remember, it's not just skin, it's the whole body. Not just the skin. We're talking specifically about the skin, but keep in mind that the skin is reflective, the health of the skin is reflective of the health of the entire body. So the strategies that we're using to build the skin, to keep the skin healthy, to keep the skin soft and hydrated and youthful looking, are going to be the same strategies for keeping the body healthy and youthful looking as well. We'll continue that tomorrow on the bright side. Time to hit our phones, 844-236-6010. Shaun, what is up? Welcome to the bright side.
Hey, thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's going on, man?
I've got a 8-year-old daughter. She's about 60 pounds, and she's struggled with constipation.
Her whole life, probably.
Yes, probably since potty trained or even maybe earlier.
No, it comes from birth. Was she breastfed?
Yep.
How healthy is mom?
She's got high blood pressure. Takes some medication for that.
Okay. Well, all of that's connected. I'm not saying that to rip on anybody.
No, I get it. I get it. I want to know everything. And
that's
created some wedding issues and things like that too.
Here's what you need to do. Okay, constipation is a sign of a freaked out digestive tract. You know, you've heard of the fight or flight reaction, right? Ever hear those terms, fight or flight? Mm-hmm. Which you don't often hear. Fight or flight represent a body in distress. The body will either fight the stress or the emergency or the survival threat, or it will flee the survival threat. They call that fight or flight. But what they don't often tell you is that there's a third element to the survival threat, and that's the freeze response. So really, it's not just fight or flight. It's really fight, flight, or freeze. Or you can think of it the deer in the headlights response. When a deer doesn't know what to do, if it's crossing the road and a car's about to hit it, it's not going to flee and it's not going to fight. It's going to freeze, and that's called the deer in the headlights look, and that's essentially what happens when you're constipated. The body is frozen, the digestive tract is frozen. It doesn't want to move. Now, sometimes it doesn't want to move because it's so inflamed and irritated that any movement is going to cause problems, so it'll freeze. In any case, constipation is a sign that something has been chronically getting into the digestive tract that the body doesn't want to have in it, or the digestive tract doesn't want to have in it. Cheese and dairy are prime suspects. Gluten is a possibility, but you don't want to go into an assessment of what's happening in the digestive tract with preconceived ideas. You want to look at the foods your daughter's eating before she gets constipated. So keep a food diary. What have you found out?
We've verified already that she has wheat and dairy allergies. So
there you go.
We've taken those away.
And she's still constipated?
Yes.
Then you got to do some more work. Then you got to find out what else is going on in there. There's something else that's doing it. Now, if she's 8 years old and she's in kindergarten or first grade or second grade, then she's probably doing stuff, when you're not aware of what she's doing. So you've got to monitor her closely. It's not a question. I'm going to give you some ideas of what you can give her in a positive sense. There's definitely things you can do, but it's more of a question of what you want to take away when she's constipated. So you got to keep pay very close attention to what she's putting into her system. Great that you eliminated the dairy and the grains. Congratulations. That's very, very important, and good job on that. But there's something else going on. Now, as far as what you put into her system, fermented foods and probiotics. Get her on, if you can get her to take capsules, get her on the Biolumin Nightly Essence. Have her do one or two capsules a day. You may want to try the Z Radical, or the Z Radical for the kid is probably a little bit better, although it's not as potent as the Fucoid Z. If you're using the longevity products, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine can also be helpful. There's some magnesium in there that may help loosen her bowels. Magnesium in general is a good nutritional supplement for kids, and also has a relaxing effect. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Can you give her too much of that?
You can go crazy with it, but if you're reasonable about it, it's difficult to give her too much. Grind up some flax seeds in the morning. Get yourself a coffee grinder, and then go get some organic flax seeds at Whole Foods. Hopefully you have a Whole Foods or a health food store somewhere there. And then grind up fresh flax seeds and sprinkle the powder on salads, in yogurt, or in smoothies, and that will also have a relaxing effect on the bowels. Between the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, magnesium, probiotics, probiotics, fiber every day in the form of ground up flax seeds, and then also elimination of whatever the problems are. And it's great that you already started that process, but there's probably a few more things. Between all those strategies, that should definitely 100% take care of the constipation issues. And keep in mind, if she's constipated and reacting against foods, then she's also running higher risks for skin problems down the road, for diabetes down the road, for weight problems down the road, for adrenal health issues and immune health issues all down the road. So this is much more severe, or much more serious, I should say, than just a constipation issue. There are problems that could progress further on down the road. And then there's also, of course, nutritional deficiencies that can be an issue. And there's the toxicity of keeping toxins in the digestive tract in the large intestine for a long period of time. So there's lots of long-term implications to being constipated at the age of 8, and you really want to get to the bottom of this, no pun intended. Is that good, Shaun?
Yeah. What about vitamin C?
Vitamin C is great. In fact, vitamin C can have some anti-constipation properties. The problem with using vitamin C as a laxative, though, is it might cause some gas or bloating or discomfort. But you may want to try a quarter teaspoon of vitamin C in a glass of water, an eighth of a teaspoon of vitamin C in a glass of water, especially if she has an emergency and she really needs to evacuate her bowels, but she can't. Using vitamin C in a medicinal or treatment or therapeutic fashion might be helpful.
How many milligrams of that can...
About a quarter teaspoon to get yourself some vitamin C powder. Ascorbic acid powder, and maybe do a quarter teaspoon or so. You said she's 60 pounds? How much did you say she was?
Probably 60 pounds,
yeah, about a quarter teaspoon or so, and that can have like a therapeutic effect. And if you want to do even less, like an eighth of a teaspoonful on a regular basis, or the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, actually is the best way for her to get her vitamin C.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. Good luck, man. Take care, Shaun. Thanks for calling, buddy. All right, Judy in Montana. Welcome to the bright side. What's going on?
Hi, I'm so glad I found you on the radio with George last night. That was
was it good? Oh, good. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
And so here I am. I have quite a number of problems. I'm 71.
Okay.
I'm at the point where I need to maximize my maintenance. COPD, psoriasis.
COPD, you said? I'm sorry. COPD and psoriasis. Okay, what else?
Problems with gluten.
Gluten, COPD, psoriasis, gluten. They're all connected, by the way. Okay, what else?
I know. And I've got to find out the best way to make myself the best I can.
We're going to take care of you, Judy. Hang tight. We've got to take a break, okay? Don't go away, and we'll get to you when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. 844-236-6010 is our number. We'll be back after this.
You haven't experienced yogurt until you've tried a Mossy, embodying health and flavor in a true whole milk, green-fed dairy beverage. Every sip pays homage to our old world cows and the ancient culturing methods their milk benefits from. With over 30 probiotics, a Mossy's undeniably nutritious, refined, cultured sensation bolsters your health and awakens your passion for dairy. A Mossy's so good, and you need to try it. Contact your Longevity distributor or call 877-878-4203 or go to gcnteam.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Are you suffering from EP? The symptoms include fraudulent charges to your credit card. Your Subway card says it's empty, but you bought it yesterday. Someone's been in your hotel room, but the desk clerk says they only show you entering the room. These are signs of EP. Electronic pickpocketing. Payment cards, transit cards, even hotel room keys use a radio chip, so you can just wave your card at the register, the turnstile, or your hotel room door. But what's convenient for you is also convenient for thieves, waving scanners to electronically pickpocket you without even touching you. The good news is there's a cure. ID Stronghold has created leather wallets and clutches that have built-in EP protection. Layers of shielding material cleverly concealed in a beautiful leather wallet that stops the symptoms of EP. Go to idstronghold.com now and get the cure. idstronghold.com. Warning, ID Stronghold wallets could lead to feelings of safety and security, comfort in crowds, and euphoria. If you experience these emotions, immediately inform your friends and family about idstronghold.com so they can feel better too. Are you suffering from EP? The symptoms include fraudulent charges to your credit card. Your subway card says it's empty, but you bought it yesterday. Someone's been in your hotel room, but the desk clerk says they only show you entering the room. These are signs of EP, electronic pickpocketing. Payment cards, transit cards, even hotel room keys use a radio chip, so you can just wave your card at the register, the turnstile, or your hotel room door. But what's convenient for you is also convenient for thieves, waving scanners to electronically pickpocket you without even touching you. The good news is there's a cure. ID Stronghold has created leather wallets and clutches that have built-in EP protection. Layers of shielding material cleverly concealed in a beautiful leather wallet that stops the symptoms of EP. Go to idstronghold.com now and get the cure. idstronghold.com. Warning, ID Stronghold wallets could lead to feelings of safety and security, comfort in crowds, and euphoria. If you experience these emotions, immediately inform your friends and family about idstronghold.com so they can feel better too.
Extend your life with Extendovite.
Hey neighbor, what are you doing digging? You had a heart attack last year.
Oh, I know. I was told no more hard labor.
Then why are you digging?
Well, I've been taking Extendovite. It's been approved to help my heart.
Extendovite? Is that a new drug?
No, not a drug. It's more like an herbal combination made from garlic and cayenne.
Herbal? How can that help?
Well, actually, we've taken herbs for thousands of years, and Extendovite is doing the job for me.
Does your doctor know about Extendovite?
Yeah, my doctor knows, and he said it seems to be working for you, so don't stop taking it. I feel great taking Extendovite. I don't want to stop.
To order, call 1-877-928-8822. That's 1-877-928-8822, or visit our website at heartdrop.com.
Extend your life with Extendovite.
A little right, a little left, but always independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side. Got a couple lines open for you at 844-236-6010. We're talking to Judy in Montana. Judy, you there, ma'am?
I'm here. Yes,
so you haven't heard this program. This is your first listen to the bright side?
That's right. That's right.
Oh, good. Well, welcome. We're here every day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. We've got lots of stuff at the archive page at brightsideben.com, and also check out my blog, criticalhealthnews.com or pharmacistben.com.
I'll be doing all that.
Okay, good deal. So you're 71 years old. You sound great.
Yeah.
Just nothing exact, but just give me a sense, height to weight. Approximately.
4.5, 14, 15.
Okay, so here's the deal. Gluten intolerance, you said COPD, and you said psoriasis. All of these are telling me that there's something percolating in your digestive system. COPD is oftentimes related to diabetes and related to fats. Psoriasis is related to the digestive system in terms of something getting into your gut through leaky gut syndrome, through leaks in the gut, and it can also involve fat metabolism. And the fact that you have a gluten intolerance tells me that you're probably allergic to a lot of foods that you don't know about. Gluten is just one component. It's a family of compounds that are found in grains, but there's other things as well. So if you go gluten-free, but you're still eating other foods that contain gluten-like substances, you're not out of the woods. You still have a problem. This is why gluten is such a misleading term, because you go to the grocery store, the health food store, and you get your gluten-free foods. There's still other components in those foods that could be causing a problem. So I'm not a psychic here, Judy, but I'm telling you, you got some constipation issues or loose stool issues, probably constipation. Very likely you have some gas and bloating because they go together with the psoriasis and the gluten intolerance. Again, I'm not beating you up here. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm telling you, these are clues for you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say I've maintained through all this for 11 years, so I'm doing a pretty good job, but I've got to stick around longer for my...
Well, yes. So. The COPD is a serious issue. It's associated, like I say, with metabolic or chemistry problems, usually involving blood sugar and very likely involving leaky gut syndrome and something getting into the blood. Do you have sleep apnea, or do you wake up in the middle of the night at all? Any issues like that?
No
issues like that? You sleep good through the night?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's very good. That's definitely a good sign. So first of all, here's what you're going to do. You're going to do what we call food diary, where you write down every single morsel that you put in your mouth and then how you respond after that in terms of gas and bloating and digestive discomfort and heartburn and constipation or loose stools, etc. And don't have, this is very important, Judy, I'm saying this to you because this is the first time you've heard us, don't have preconceived ideas about what a good food is. I talk to people all the time and they're like, oh, well, I just eat salads, not realizing that tomatoes and lettuce and broccoli all have active compounds that you could be reacting to. So no preconceived ideas, simply write what you eat, and then how you feel from a digestive system perspective every 4, 6, 8, 12 hours down the road. So you write down, you just keep a running total, and you're going to be surprised at what you find out. Second thing is you're going to start working on your digestive system. Probiotics are a must-have. They're not optional. And by probiotics, I mean so-called good bacteria. If you use the longevity products, buy the BioLumin Nightly Essence. Take 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night. You may also want to try the Fuchs Z. Again, 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night. That will help coat the digestive system and patch up a leaky gut. You might also want to get some glutamine powder and do about a half a teaspoonful a day. You can find that on the internet or in a health food store, and that also is good for the digestive system. Also, what we call bone soup, which is like basically chicken soup, but real chicken soup, not Campbell's chicken soup, where you take a carcass of a chicken, drop it in the water, and turn it into soup. That can be very soothing for the digestive tract and also help repair the digestive system. Use vegetable juices. That can also be very helpful for the digestive tract, but use a Vitamix or a NutriBullet or something that keeps the fiber. You can also make your own fiber in a coffee grinder, as I was talking to our last caller, where you grind up flax seeds in the morning and then sprinkle it into your smoothie or put it on salads or yogurt, and that will bump up the fiber value of your salads, and it will also help your digestive system and also help the good bacteria. Then, as far as the psoriasis goes, and also for the COPD, think fats. When you have a digestive problem, that's going to impair how you process fats, and that's going to cause skin problems, and it can also cause metabolic problems. Usually we don't have as big a problem absorbing our water-soluble nutrients, that is the B complex and vitamin C and certain amino acids. When we have a digestive problem, what usually gets impaired is fat absorption. And there is a major relationship between vitamin A, vitamin D, and your essential fatty acids, your omega-3 and omega-6 fats, and the skin and psoriasis. So make sure that you're, in addition to doing all the digestive strategies, make sure that you're supplementing with 20,000 IU of vitamin A a day, 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 a day. Make sure you're getting some sun. You know, you probably know about phototherapy. Everybody with psoriasis knows that the sun is good for their psoriasis. Well, partially that's because of the vitamin D. The sun is the best way to get your vitamin D. Yes, there's supplemental vitamin D, and you can get vitamin D in organ meats and dairy, etc. But the best way to get your vitamin D is from the sun. So love the sun. Don't burn. I'm not saying to burn, but love the sun. Make sure you're getting 10 minutes or so of sun a day. Montana doesn't have a lot of sun probably in the wintertime, but in the summertime it's nice and sunny in Montana. So make sure you're getting about 5 or 10 minutes a day in the sun, but don't burn. Vitamin E can be helpful. 400 international units of vitamin E a day. Zinc and selenium are minerals, but they're also processed by the fatty system of the body. So if you're running into problems with leaky gut syndrome or intestinal issues or digestive issues in general, you could very well be zinc deficient and selenium deficient. So make sure you're using 50 milligrams a day of zinc picolinate. That's spelled Picolinate, picolinate, and then make sure you're using the ultimate selenium, 400 to 600 micrograms a day of selenium. If you want to do something topically for the psoriasis, go to truthtreatments.com and look up the omega-6 healing cream, and that can give you some benefit. You might also want to try the Truth Serum. That can give you some nice moisturizing, skin softening, and skin healing benefits as well. So you got lots of things to do there, Judy, and the most important thing I want to tell you is your psoriasis is a harbinger of things to come, including cardiovascular health issues. There's a very important comorbidity. They call it a comorbidity, which means something that happens with your psoriasis. It's another problem. And there's a very significant cardiovascular comorbidity that's associated with psoriasis. People with psoriasis are much more likely to have problems with their heart further on down the road. So this is a serious issue. Psoriasis is an autoimmune disease. It means your body is breaking down. It's not a merely cosmetic issue. It's associated with comorbidities down the road. So you really got to get to the bottom of this thing. Okay. That's
Thank
lots
you
of stuff
so
for you
very
there.
much.
God bless you, ma'am, and please keep listening and call back and let us know how you're doing. Take care. Thanks, Judy.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right, Rose in Virginia. What's going on? Welcome to the bright side. Rosie, what's up? Do we have Rose?
Rose, hi. How you doing, Ben?
Hey, God bless you as well. What's going on? Got a couple more minutes here, Rose.
I'm grateful to the Lord. I'm here because He wants me. I'll call you or contact you. How would I say? I have a friend that his college is gone 92%, but I'm trying to do it in the most reasonable
I didn't hear that, Rose. I'm sorry. I didn't. You have a friend. I heard that, but what did you say after that?
Friend neighbor that he has a 92% cartilage gone. I'm trying to encourage him to avoid surgery as much as he can. So I'm trying to. I got the Tangy. I got the probiotics.
Well, there's a few more things.
I got the EFA, but I'm using the golden flaxseed because it's coming from my packet.
How old is your friend?
He's 60, I think he is.
Okay, here's a couple of things you want to do. First of all, the most important thing is you've got to eliminate any inflammatory factors that get into the blood through the digestive system. It's the biggest problem when a cartilage is breaking down. The biggest problem, in addition, one of the biggest problems, because nutritional deficiencies is also a problem, but one of the biggest problems is inflammation that is getting into the body, inflammatory factors that are getting into the body through the digestive system. As long as there's inflammatory factors in the blood, the body will be in a survival mode, and it's not going to repair and it's not going to build. So you've got to eliminate the entrance of these inflammatory factors through the digestive system. That means a food diary and eliminate problem foods, or identify and then eliminate problem foods, and then start to build up the digestive tract. As we were talking with our last caller, glutamine powder can be very helpful. Eating cartilage can be very helpful in the form of bone soup. Using the glucogel caps can also be very important. I'd be throwing that in there as well. Anything that builds up cartilage is going to help build up the digestive tract and vice versa. The glucogel caps will do that. I would also be using some of the Z-Radical or the Fucoid Z. Don't forget protein. Good old protein. Use whey protein, and make sure he's using some digestive enzymes with the whey protein, and also some apple cider vinegar, and keep going with those. Going with those essential fats. That's all the time we have, Rose.
Probiotics I included.
Probiotics, all the digestive support that we talk about. Rose, I got to move. We're out of time. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it. Say hi to Steve for me too, by the way. All right, that's it for us on the bright side. Check out my blog, pharmacistben.com. If you want to purchase any of the Truth products, go to truthtreatments.com, truthtreatments.com. And tomorrow we'll continue talking about the skin, and we'll talk some vitamin C, topical vitamin C, as well as internal vitamin C. Thanks for listening, friends. Have a wonderful, awesome, beautiful day. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.
If you constantly feel run down and tired, your pH level might be low, and your body could be full of toxins. If what you drink is not at a pH level of 8 or higher, you are inviting bacteria and acid to thrive in your body. But there is something you can do. Simply add 10 drops of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops to your water to help your body rid itself of acidic waste, increase oxygen, and raise your pH balance to optimum levels. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops combine a unique formula of the most alkaline minerals in the world, alkalizing the water you drink, ridding your body of acidic waste and toxins, and helping you regain energy and vibrant health. And studies show viruses, bacteria, and toxins cannot survive in an alkaline, high pH environment. Order your bottle of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops at alkavision.com. That's ALKA Vision.com. Or call 269-409-1776. 269-409-1776. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com today.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610 or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Walland Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Walland Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall and Associates, 1-800-425-4610. Based on actual cases, results may vary, not a solicitation for legal service.